How the heck you comment here? How do I comment? Oh, look at me. Distracted. Hello, good night, everybody. A late live because just coming from what sports awards. It was a sports awards for athletes for my daughter. So she is an athlete, and they had a sports banquet. That's what that was. Child, please. I don't know what be going on with me sometimes, but yeah. So that's where I was. So I had a late start. But if you see the thumbnail and you're able to see the title, so I'm gonna share some products that have helped me to use less makeup. However, I have I have two. My daughters are going to prom tomorrow, and I had bought this highlighter. The highlighter we wanted to get, they were out of stock, so I end up getting this one. This is not sponsored. I just looking for help. Okay, just need some help. So we had got this one. If you could see, can you see? You used it. This Fenty Beauty highlight. Last week my daughter had. Um, did I say hello? Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. All I need is a few minutes because I need some help with some products. Oh, okay. So this is the highlighter we bought. If you could see, this is not sponsored. So what we wanted to get when I was looking up like how to use the highlight, that's the main ones that keep on popping up. That's the ones in the circle thing. That's what we wanted to get, but they were out of stock, so we end up getting this. But last week when I tried to use it, it was so thick, and I'm not used to using highlights because I'm not no makeup person. All I know do eyebrows and maybe some eyes. I don't know how to do no contouring and highlights and stuff like that. I don't know how to do them stuff. So, does anybody know how to actually use this? Because it's so thick, and then when I had put it on, I guess you're supposed to put it up here someplace. It was not working. So I don't know. Maybe I wasted my money. So we end up using, since I couldn't figure it out, we end up using this. My daughter had bought it, and it has blush in it. So that's what we end up using instead of these. Instead of this, I say these. So that's why I did it first. Anybody knows how to do this? God will bless you if you help me out. Oh, I forgot to say hello, Life with Belle. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, that's my daughter. So she's the one who need the help. So yeah, if you help me out, God will bless you, because if you help somebody that don't know, it's a blessing for you. And then you don't know where that blessing gonna come in when you most need it. So help a sister out. And if you don't help me out, I'll probably figure it out. But for me not to figure it out so you could get the blessing, I want you to get the blessing. You know, whether you drop and say, hey, this person, no, this is a YouTube video you should look at, that would help me very much so. So, yeah. And then another question before I begin. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. I remember when I used to do makeup, I didn't used to do all kind of stuff like I would do. I know you're supposed to do primer, and then you do setting powder, and then you put whatever foundation. I never used to use foundation. I used to use like the powder. But with the setting powder, I don't remember. Is it after you put the primer, then you put the setting powder, or you put this the primer and then you put the foundation and then you put the setting powder. I can't remember that. And I remember when I used to do it, didn't get Laura Mercier, the lady. This all these is not sponsored. I just looking for some help. So I remember the lady actually she said this was good. That's why we bought it. But this was not the one that I used to use. I just couldn't remember the name. So I just went, oh, so she, since she say, the lady at the store, she say it's a good one. That's why we just went with it. But I didn't know if it was good or not. So I don't know. So, but do you put this on after you put the primer on, and then you put the foundation, or you put the primer, foundation, and then you put this? So that's what I'm asking. Help me out, please. To drop it in the comments. I have an email somewhere, in the on my channel. You could reach out to me and help me out. God will bless you for helping his child, his daughter, that don't really know about makeup, that really needs some help. Thank you very much. And I thank you in advance. I ask God to bless you and stuff like that. Girl, you don't ever watch where you going. So with the makeup stuff. So I need this because my daughters have, one of them is actually one of their prom. The other one had her prom last week, but since she wanted to go to her other sister prom, so now I have two people going to prom at the same time. Yeah. So that's how it is. And they have, their theme is like masquerade. And then with the before I get into what I'm saying, with that theme, they have, they have prom king and prom queen. So, a lot of high school students, there are a lot of high school students that are like YouTubers and TikTokers with a lot of followers. So one of the couple, they got Runic. I don't know if you know Runic TV, like Funny Mike. If you know those people, they got Runic, and then they got this other comedian guy, Curvo, and they got all these very popular YouTube to shout them out, so to let the people know to vote them for prom king and prom queen. I don't know. It's never that serious to me for prom king, but obviously it's probably serious to them. I was like, I know they drop a good bag to have those people shout them out, because them people not gonna shout you out just like that. Runic ain't gonna shout you out like that. So they had Runic to shout them out. Oh my goodness. I think something is wrong with the Wi-Fi. I don't know. Am I still live? I hope so. I'll probably have to take it off of. I hope I'm still live.
We're not using tool.
So yeah, so I never think it's that serious. I think I'm gonna take this thing off. Okay, this is back. Oh my god. I don't know. Something is going on. Yeah, that's why I know this. And then now it's doing that while I'm going live. Oh Jesus. Jesus, help me. Is it working? Anyway, I think it's still working. I don't know. But the people that they did that, I don't know, the couple that did that, I really hope they win, because that's doing a whole lot for prom king and prom queen, but I guess that's what they need for that clout. But anyway, for the makeup stuff, I remember a long time ago, I used to wear a lot of makeup. Like, you see, I'm accent thing. It's like I completely forgot how to do stuff. I never used to do any of the contouring and highlighting, and what the other stuff is. Whatever terms that they use. I never did all those, but I did used to use the prime and the powder, and the eyes and whatever different things like that, because my skin was really, really, really bad. I had really bad acne. I still have acne now, but it's not as bad as how it used to be, child. It used to be real bad. But then until I discovered, you can see the name, is it upside down? Simply K. Simply K. I get these stuff. I get this soap. This isn't sponsored. But if I'm ever going to have sponsored this, these products, don't ever have to, don't ever have to pay me nothing. I love this girl. She changed my life. She changed my life. She changed my kids' life with her products. Her products are the bomb. When I tell you her products are the bomb, her products are the bomb. Because I had bad acne and my kids had bad acne. I spent all types of money trying to look for something to to help our skin. Never did anything until I discovered Simply K. Her products are very very good, and thing is she has all type of she has products for skin. She has feminine products. She has products for men. I think she's just getting into for the hair, but her products for the skin are very 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 good. The products for the feminine area, she has stuff for if you have your fibroids and stuff like that. She has natural pads because I know a lot of people getting into trying to use more natural pads. She has those. She has very very good products. She has changed my life. I love this girl. That is my girl. Simply K. I love her products. Her products are real good. But when you get the pimples, right? When you get the pimples and then the way they are, you want to pop them, stuff like that. I still be doing it the wrong way, but it's a method where you could pop them and you don't get as much dark spots. Because long time I used to have a bunch of dark spots. I still have some dark spots because I don't do it right all the time, but it's way better than how it used to be. So what do I do? Because I'm gonna pop them anyway. Because when they be when it's that time of month, they always appear right before that time of the month when red is in town. So they are big and annoying, and I got to pop them. So I pop them, but when I pop them, this is a method my daughter gave me. My daughter gave me that, so this is her method. I know some of y'all gonna come, take it because you have probably have bigger platforms and take it for you and come like it's your idea, whatever. I don't care. I'm a source. My source is God. God always give us stuff to teach people. So you can take it if you want to, whatever. So I pop it because I'm gonna pop it because I can't see it and not pop it. I gotta do it. But when I pop it, my daughter has a my other daughter has this thing that she bought that it pops that stuff for you. But sometimes I don't have time to do all that, so I just squeeze it. Or before I squeeze it, if it doesn't have a head, first of all I look for it to have a head. So don't mind me. I look if it has a head. If it has a head, then I proceed to pop it. But if it doesn't have a head, this is when I use this, the hyperpigmentation cream. I put it on every night and stuff like that until it produces a head, because it will produce a head, because the hyperpigmentation gonna find a head for it. I'm talking about the head and the pimple, not any other head, okay? So, yeah, because some of you guys, your mind is you have closed minds. You gotta open your mind, okay? So I put this on, and then eventually the pimple produces that pimple head or whatever, and I'm able to pop it. And then when I pop it, after you pop the pimple, then it tends to get swelling. It tends to get that redness. So to prevent that, not to reduce the swelling. To reduce the swelling, this is where this comes in. This Dickinson, this is the yellow one. The pore perfecting toner. Get the yellow one. The pink one is good, but after you pop it, to reduce the redness and the swelling that is going to happen because you pop that bump, this is it. So you're gonna take it, and you're gonna get. We can see which one. So you get these. You can find them at Dollar Tree for like $1. Is that well, $1.25 treat. I show some shade. It ain't $1 anymore. It's $1.25 plus tax, which is 7%. And think of that, you paying like 130 something. So you pour a little bit on this pad, and then you press on it where you pop the bump. You press on it for like how much? A minute?
I leave it for as long as I want to.
As long you don't have a time frame. Okay, she doesn't have a time frame, but child, I don't know time, so I leave it for a minute. Maybe she leaves it for like 2-3 minutes. I guess the longer you hold onto it, the less swelling you're gonna get, because as soon as you pop that bump, you're gonna get that swelling. So the longer you hold onto it, I say a minute, but probably a minute's not enough. But the longer you can hold it, put this phone on silent. The longer you can hold it, the better it is for you. And then it'll reduce that swelling. And then you put the hyperpigmentation. And if you do it that way, that bump, you won't get a dark spot. And it's worked. It has worked. It has worked. It has worked. It works. It actually works. But Simply K hyperpigmentation butter. I don't know, but I know other people have hyperpigmentation products. I can't vouch for them. I could only vouch for this because I've been using this from since 2018. This is the only products I use on my skin. That's the only thing. So whenever it's time when she restocks, I buy a whole bunch. Because since she makes them natural, sometimes it takes a while for her to make them. That's why when she does restock, I just buy a whole bunch of stuff. And then the soaps from her that I use is this one, the Glow Up Bar, and then she has something else that's called the Dead Sea Mud Bar. So those two, with those soaps, Dixon and hyperpigmentation, you can have, and Vaseline too. I'd be using Vaseline too. Some people may say don't use Vaseline. I use Vaseline, okay? That's what people used to use a long time ago. So Vaseline is good. It will, you may not have perfect skin, because I don't have perfect skin. I don't have perfect skin all the time. But my skin is way better like how it used to be, child. My skin used to be real bad. And I used to try cover it with makeup, which is not good because I didn't have this method. So sometimes I have that bad habit of popping the pimples. So then I would have to put makeup on it, and then it was a whole mess, child. I don't know what I used to be thinking back then. I really don't. But after discovering these products, this is the only products I buy. These are very, very good. You could go on her page. Follow her on Instagram, Simply K at Simply K. How you spell it? SIMPLYKAEINC on Instagram. There's a lot of people that can vouch for her products. She has a whole line of products. She even have the deodorant, which is called aluminum free deodorant, not the natural deodorants. That's the only deodorants I use, her natural deodorants, because they are aluminum free. Because the other deodorants that's out there, they got aluminum in it, and then, child, you don't want to get struck by lightning because you've got aluminum inside you. So get you some natural deodorant, okay? And even if you don't get it from her, there are other companies making aluminum free deodorant. But for some reason, other companies, they have this gel like formulation. I can't do the gel. Whenever I use the gel formulation for aluminum free, it just breaks. Yeah, it's not good for me. But her formulation is not gel like. It's like a thicker paste like thing. So yeah. So Simply K. So those are the products. So I need help. Anybody email me, help me with the thing. If you if God put a place on your heart, let's say, if God placed on your heart, if you feel led, because you may not feel led to help me, to give me some advice just to dig up, or you may feel led to say, because she just acts and she don't even know what to do. Oh well, God will help me, and then you're gonna miss out on your blessing. So, need help with this, how to properly use this because it's very thick, and I really don't know how to do. I don't know if you're supposed to mix it. Maybe I should mix it with some Vaseline. Maybe that's what I should do. That, that's a fact. I'm gonna think. Maybe I should mix it with some Vaseline. But anyway, like this is here. So we bought this. Still kind of never use it, but I put it on me. I see it's very very thick, very very thick. I don't understand how, but it's because when the lady put it on my other daughter, I wasn't there when she put it on. So when she came, I saw it. I was like, oh wow, that looks nice. And then when we were going to use it, she was out of work, and I didn't think to call her first. Now she's saying, "Oh, you could have called me because if you called me, the people they would have let me talk to you." Now she says that when it's too late. But anyway, so we didn't know how to use it because when the lady was putting it on her at the store, we. I'm not saying it's store because I'm not doing promotion for people. But when the lady putting it on her at the store, we was not in that area. We were looking for other stuff, but it looked real nice. It's a very nice highlighter if you know how to use it. And then with this one also, with the setting powder, how to use the setting powder because I forgot. Is after you put the primer, then you put the setting powder, or you put the primer and then you put the foundation and then you put the setting powder. That's what I need to know. That's what I need help with. So that's all I had to say. So it was just about, I guess this was skincare today. No, I really didn't have anything to say. I just needed to go live. I needed to upload some content. So, but and I needed help because I gonna have, it's gonna be very busy tomorrow. I might not even be able to go live. And my friend Dee Dee was supposed to come here to help me. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to come because people was coughing all over the place at the shelter, and then somehow she seemed to look like she's going to be sick too. Hopefully she got better. She got some medicine. I don't know. Jesus sent somebody to help me. Anyway, that's all I had to say. That's all I had to say. I hope I didn't waste. This thing costs a good much money. I like to use it because it's a very pretty color. It's a very pretty highlight. But anyway, that's all I had to say. Yeah, that's all I had to say for now. I talked about, the kids having, that's a new thing. You didn't see the time in social media that we're living in. Long time, people had to vote for, people did normal marketing for prom. They have their flyers and stuff like that. They have their little table. And they probably giving candy and prizes so people could vote for them for prom king, prom king. But now we live in a time of social media. They have bigger social media influencers, TikTokers, YouTubers, Facebookers, Snapchatters, and stuff like that. That's what they call them, to shout them out. But they gotta pay for that. But I'm like, if you do that, I hope you win. It'll be something you pay all these influencers, and then you don't even win. Because it's about you vote right. You have to vote for the prom king and prom queen. It's a committee that votes, or you guys vote
We vote on the day of prom.
on the day of prom. So I don't know. And he just posted that, also, right?
I remember we voted the day before. The day before.
Well, you in another county. That's not the same county. She gonna be able to vote too
Most likely.
because she's there. Okay. So in another live, I'll probably tell you guys if this couple won. But they are YouTubers. They are actual YouTubers. They have a good amount of subscribers, right? Isabella, they have a good amount of subscribers.
I don't even know. I don't even watch his channel.
Oh, whatever. But I think he has a good amount of subscribers because his brother has a bigger platform, and then he, you know, got a lot of people from his brother's subscribers. So I'll tell you how it goes if he won. If he don't won, then I'll be like, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.